What's up, folks? Now, here's a situation, a topic that I have touched on in the past. It's been a few years back, but I was hit up and asked to do a new one about worthless mothers, deadbeat mothers. I think deadbeat parents, whether it be mothers or fathers, it's a sickening situation, folks. I mean, in my personal life, when I start getting to know people and we start talking about our situations and what we got going on at home, I'm a single father. I have two kids, and we'll be in the midst of talking about our thing and how it went down and how we handle our situations. And people hit me with this, oh well, you're a really good dude. You're a good guy for doing that. That's respectable and honorable and all this bullshit. I think to myself, how does that make me a great person or a good guy? They're my kids. I love them. I mean, what else am I gonna do? Not raise them? Not see them? Not love them? I mean, love is a verb, folks. Nothing makes me sicker than to see these people out there who don't do shit for their kids. They want to pop up on Facebook, oh, I love my kids. My kids is my heart. I die for my babies. And you're not doing a fucking thing for your kids. I mean, you're not training them. You're not teaching them. You're not showing them. You're not living an example for them. What are you doing? You still acting like a fucking kid yourself. You out there getting strung out on dope, or you're one of these worthless mothers out there soaking up dick. Nothing worse than a fucking deadbeat mom, in my opinion. I mean, you see guys doing it. To me, if you fucked your kids off, and I know every situation's different. Sometimes it might have been out of your control, but I'm not talking about you people that had no control over the situation. I'm talking about you fucking assholes that simply walked away from your kids. God blessed you with those kids, whether you was in love with this goofy bitch or not. You walked away from your kids, out of sight, out of mind. Meanwhile, this kid's got to grow up, wondering what the fuck is wrong with them, having all these abandonment issues that they're going to carry around the rest of their life, looking for love in all the wrong places. They make horrible decisions because they have a low self-opinion, because they have to grow up in a world where they feel like mom and dad doesn't care about them. Mom and dad always lie to me. They're never there for me. Anytime they get to go visit you, you leave them with a fucking sitter and you go out and get drunk. Or you go out and you stay high. You're so fucking drunk or stoned that you don't even take the time to really fucking appreciate your kids. You get mad at me if you want to, motherfucker, because it's your choice. You're the one that's fucking your life off, and you're more worried about your fucking self than you are your kids. Be a fucking man or a woman and do for your fucking kids. I mean, it used to be 20 years ago. You'd hear about men doing it all the time. They'd find them some new pussy and take off and abandon their fucking kids, leave their kids behind for this new bitch, and put this bitch at the head of their fucking world. Suddenly they're sucking this bitch's ass. Suddenly they've abandoned their kids and don't give a fuck about their kids because they got their head all up some new bitch's ass. And you call yourself a man? You want to talk about how much you love your motherfucking kids? Oh, I do for my kids. My babies is my heart. Bullshit. Now, cut to 20 years later, that you're starting to see a whole lot more of this. These bitches that are fucked up, strung out on dope and strung out on dick, and that comes before their fucking kids every fucking time. Just completely strung out on dick. And that's what they'd rather do is run around hopping dick to dick, doing all kinds of dope, getting strung out on fucking crack and meth and ecstasy, popping mollies. Oh yeah, you goofy fucking bitches, and you think you need to be respected? You think that you've earned any fucking respect? Be a fucking woman and take care of your kids. And don't expect me to even for 2 seconds to be impressed because you want to get on fucking Facebook and tell us how your sobriety's coming along. Don't think I'm going to be fucking impressed because you pop up on Facebook and talk about how you trying all of a sudden.
I've been sober for 38 days. I'm trying to get my kids back.
You should have never fucked off your kids in the first place, you goofy bitch. Be a fucking woman. Do for them kids. You want your kids? Do you really love your kids? Do you want your kids to learn the same painful fucking lessons in life that you had to learn the hard way? Do you really? Do you really give a fuck about your kids? or where they're going to spend their eternity, what's going to happen to them in this fucked up crazy world that we live in? Do you really give a fuck about your kids, motherfucker? It's your actions. They show the fucking world and show your fucking kids what you really think of them. Don't fucking pop up online talking about how much you love your kids when you're showing them something else. You ain't shit. Do for your kids. Be there for your kids. Be willing to fucking live the example for your kids. Be willing to put your fucking life on the line for those kids. Once you have kids, it's no longer about you. Get your fucking shit straight. And until you do, go fuck yourself.